What's good, you guys? Welcome. Alright, this one's going to be a brief tap in. I just want to, I don't know, just open up the energy. It's so rainy. It's so rainy, and I'm not complaining, but I already had like a rest day yesterday. So I'm just like, okay, what's this rain even about? Oh, come on. I had a hard enough time getting the camera to go live. It kept saying the orientation was off. So somebody's outlook on the situation or the way that someone is looking at something, it could really be affecting their point of view. It could really be someone needs a shift in perspective. That's what I'm getting. But let's go ahead and get started, okay? I'm hearing everybody loves assistance, but bosses don't need no help, okay? Like, it's always welcome and appreciated, but bosses don't need no help. Like, if you gonna help a boss, you gotta do it because you really want to. You have to do it genuinely. Not because you think they need you. Because usually people who do things because they think that you need them to, it's like they think that that's going to give them an in, or it's going to automatically create some kind of hidden, silent contract. But you'll be sorely mistaken, or your heart will be breaking, or you going to have your feelings hurt if you fucking around with a boss that really didn't need you to do whatever the fuck it was that you were doing. So you definitely have to do it because this is what you want to do. You're doing it freely, okay? From your heart. That's what I mean. All right. So anyway, I don't know. Ashe, namaste, I'm gonna rise above, so below. Spirit, protect and guide me as I dive in and out of the collective energy. Okay, someone could be prayerful today, more than on other days. So there's something I feel you're looking to work out for you. We always are, but it could be something in particular someone's looking at, and they're just ready for it to turn around, but, you know, they're going to do what they got to do until then. Alright, I think that's it. Let me get grounded and get these messages. And fly the fuck back up out of here. Trying to take that first class flight today. That coach ain't no hoe. Anything I don't say in this video should be in the description box below. Once I upload the video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. All praise to the Most High. Let's dive in. What's going on, Spirit? Coca-Cola could be significant. I don't know why. It's early, but whenever you're finding this video, maybe that's what your drink of choice is right now. Okay, that Coca-Cola is doing it for you. I like the cherry one. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Oh, this is wonderful. Recovery from financial loss, forgiveness, triumphing over difficult circumstances, overcoming adversity, positive changes are on the horizon. That's what the fuck I want to see and what I want to hear when I dive into this energy blindly. Oh, I love this. The Wheel of Fortune. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Someone has no doubts, no worry, no fear, killing every lie, every obstacle that could stand in their way. Someone is persevering. They are triumphing over difficult circumstances, or they're dealing with trickster energies, tricky people, liars, deceitful. They're crawling around on the ground. They're slithering like snakes. They're planning, they're plotting, they're researching. They're trying their hardest to confuse or create illusions, but that shit just ain't working. These people who do this spell work, this shit ain't popping no more. It's not popping no more because somebody is accepting, like, it's acceptance of the war against you. Somebody, I feel, and I know from personal experience, it's like, ain't nobody waging no war against me. Nah. No, because you ain't never dealt with no shit like that. But what it is that spirit opened your third eye. You was just using your two eyes. And what you knew is that people knew who the fuck you were. So you used to people moving with you and dealing with you a certain type of way. They don't cross a certain type of line. But then you moved into this lifetime, this situation, this karmic experience where people were deceitful as fuck. So yeah, they can't cross certain lines, certain boundaries with you physically, but when it comes to energy, they doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. And you like, oh, wait a minute. And spirit starts showing you that. And so at first I feel like it was difficult to even accept that. Like, nah, ain't nobody attacking me. People don't do that. Nobody likes to say, literally, whoever this is, the wheel of fortune things, you always just triumph over shit. It just gets easy for you. People bind themselves to you. People become a part of your friend group and never want to leave you. People try to stay with you. Exes want to stay with you, live with you, be with you, whether or not you treat them well or want to treat them well, or even like the sight of them. Like, they don't give a fuck. That's how good of a person you are, or how good of a boss you are. Like, you take care of them. Okay, so this is that Pharaoh energy. Now, a lot of people could look at it like, oh, this person is in captivity. Oh, if they only knew. Oh, they in slavery. No, the fuck they not. They're being fucking taken care of is what the fuck they're getting. They're getting security. Okay, they're getting stability. They're getting support. They're being ruled over, but taken care of. Okay, pharaohs move like gods. You understand? So a lot of people, think of all the people who are parts of religion. This is an individual that moves like a whole fucking religion. Clothe you, feed you, house you, love you, nurture you, emotionally support you, sacrifice for you, all the things. Nobody was in no fucking captivity. These people chain themselves to this person. Or this is you.
This is getting really spooky.
So, yeah, people don't like to let you go. People don't want to let you go. But what you're not used to is people who choose to continue with you or choose to deal with you. You're not used to them also trying to attack you or wage these wars, or it's like treachery. You in my kingdom, working together, plotting on the side, slithering on the ground, trying to take me down. What the fuck? We don't do that. What the fuck y'all on? So this was new. The people you were dealing with were new. And it was to create this new, I feel like a more ruthless version of self, okay? Where I feel like you may have put your foot down and it was like, no, these people don't have their chains on you to attach themselves to you. At this point, they ain't going no fucking where until God tells you it's time for them to move. When God says, okay, that's enough. They've learned their lesson. Yeah, you went in as a blessing, but then you became a karmic lesson. That's what I'm getting. You became a karmic lesson. Look, the star. You are a wish fulfillment. All right, you are a wish fulfillment. Whatever is going on here, I feel like people know about this, or you're getting ready to get confirmation of this. The Eight of Wands, this is energy. Let me see what that energy is, though, because some of these people probably ain't happy. Oh, yeah. You are receiving communication. They do not want to hear about it. They don't want you to talk about it. Judgment in reverse. Guilt. Okay, because this is why they don't want you to know about it. And this is why they don't want to hear what you have to say about it. Because they have the inability to face facts. It says feeling down, guilt, self-hate, inner critic, inability to face the facts. And they still don't know what to do. They still don't know what to do to make it better. They still don't know what to do to be, you know what I'm saying, to be better with you, to turn this situation around. Welcome. Hey, Christine. They still don't know what to do. They still don't know how to make this better. So, no, they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about themselves. They don't want to hear about what they've done. They don't want to hear about how they behaved. See, that's the difference here. When you're a ruler, you always want to hear what's going on the ground. When you're a boss, you always want to hear about what's going on the ground. You want to know that things are as sound as they look. This is an infrastructure. This is a business, a corporation. This is a family. This is a dynasty. This is an empire. You're building something. You've built something. You want to know because this is how you got this role that you're in. This is how you get this responsibility. This is why people tie themselves to you, because you do listen and you do hear. You are open to the critical ear because you want to make sure that your shit is right, not for somebody else, but you're doing it for yourself. It's up to your part. It's up to your liking. It's up to your standards. Again, everybody is free. You can go, you can come, you can change yourself if you please. But I'm still going to do me. That's real boss type energy. So this is what I don't like in this spread here. This is really great energy, and I'm going to focus in on that. But what I don't like is that there is such a great example of how to overcome things here, especially if someone's dealing with financial difficulty. Whoever they've attached themselves to has given them like 222 on the clock, has given them such a great, the wheel of fortune. Like whoever this person is, it almost seems as if they don't make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. This person just learns from them. That's what makes them great. They learn from them. The knowledge, they use it. They're wise, experienced and wise. I don't give a fuck how young they are. They could be younger than you. You could be younger than these people. Wise, experienced, knowledgeable. So there was something to be learned here. Somebody's too cocky or too arrogant. They can't even look at themselves. I don't like this because it's people falling into hell, but they're doing this to themselves. They're just falling into hell, falling into self-hatred, falling into guilt. Why not fall on your face with some fucking grace, humility? Face yourself. Become determined to correct it. But I ain't gonna tell them what to do because whoever these people are, they don't listen. Judgments here, you already probably were very clear with these people. If this was like a corporation or a business, you done gave this person so many fucking warnings with this 8 of Wands. You probably gave them like 8 write-ups, 8 warnings. Okay, more than most people get because most corporations, they don't even move like that. Wow, so very gracious too. You probably wouldn't even consider yourself to be no ruler to these people or no boss to these people. You are the people. You're humble. You're humble. But what you're not going to do is fall down on the ground and pretend that you can't get up. All right, so these people have had all type of write-ups, all type of warnings, all type of, final calls. So this is like somebody that has to be fired or removed from a position or removed from some kind of status. But this is why. Resistant to change, resistant to acceptance, resistance to clarity, resistance to reality. You can't be practical. You can't be relied upon if you cannot face reality. What's the Wheel of Fortune in this Five of Pentacles in reverse? I'm getting no one's left out in the cold here. So there's some kind of severance, or there was, like I said, there was time. Somebody could have knew from warning one, or there could have been 8 months here. 1 to 8 months of opportunity. There's been some kind of time period here. Even if it felt like it happened quickly or was approaching quickly, there was enough time here. There may only be one person in this situation that actually had to, or something happened for them where they didn't have as much time as everybody else, or they had to fix something, or they had to, you know, get something together before everybody else. But that actually could have been you. You could have took on some kind of responsibility here yourself. Wow, that's like you kind of put yourself out there for the sake of everybody. Self-sacrificing. This is your karma. This is your karma. You're getting good karma because of how you chose to do something. You didn't have to do it that way. You didn't have to do it that way. If this was a financial situation, it was some kind of financial loss, everybody was in poverty and everybody was struggling, you certainly could have just detached and took care of yourself. You chose not to. You took the bulk of the burden onto your shoulders, or you didn't walk away when you could have. So they're in a better position now than they would have been if you would have just dropped the ball a long time ago. And you absolutely had the opportunity. You deserve everything that's happening for you. Everything. So yeah, don't let that energy get to you, because it feels like these people are in this energy of guilt and self-hate. People love to project that energy. They want somebody else to absorb it, especially when they stuck on the floor. I do have to get a card. I'm gonna have to get a little bit over there, because maybe we can clear that out there, at least mentally for you. Because even all this rain out here, Wheel of Fortune, and oh yeah, see, because you have a bright future ahead of you. But you are having to push through a lot of these emotions that are around you or in relation to something. It's like your success, your triumph, you being blessed, your good karma is creating an emotional downfall around you. So while you may be feeling good, it's going to feel a little lonely, because it's kind of like, all right, is anybody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's popping up when I'm popping up. I get it. We all pop up at different times. Okay. But nobody is where I'm at right now. Like, nobody. So it can get a little lonely there. I'm not trying to be funny, but whatever cycle you're going through, you're at the top of it. This is the best case scenario in your particular situation. There's always levels to it. But the situation that you're going through, at the place and time that you are in your life, you're at the top of the wheel. So it is lonely at the top. You see the snakes and the devils, they're down here together. It's just you up there. You got your spirit team. You got dragons and angels that are fighting battles in the astral realms for you. But as far as physically, it's a bit lonely here in the human form. Bright future, creative opportunities. Okay, you're visualizing. You may be taking a lot of time to yourself. Because you are pretty much nobody's really resonating with you right now, you may be spending a lot of time with yourself, a lot of time with your vision moving forward. It almost feels like you are, or you will be rebuilding, okay? I don't know how many people this is that is in this energy, but for some of you, like I said, it's a total clearing. It feels like everybody had to go for a minute. Everybody, you know, you detached from almost everybody for a minute. Yeah, see, you've been doing the work. You've been doing the work. Oh my God. You're still setting an example right now. Okay, so this could be a situation where you guys are still, you already know, everybody knows what it's going to be moving forward, but y'all still in the situation currently. So here they are in self-hatred, guilt, feeling down, still can't face themselves, which means they still can't be happy for you. So even if it's somebody that you are connected to, you can't share your happiness with them because it pisses them off even more. You can't talk about your successes. You have to keep it to yourself. It's like having to be, I was going to say a little fake and phony, but this is you being kind. It's not even about being nice. It's just you being kind because you know it's not the time. They're not ready to hear. They don't want to hear. They're not in the same space as you. They aren't seeing things the way that you're seeing them. So it's just better that you be happy by yourself. You definitely don't want to trigger somebody who's going to try to project. That's the worst. Please don't be fake happy for me. Please don't ever be fake happy for me. It's the worst. So yeah, you're just rising above it. So maybe a little bit of it is like some of this is like hatred or critical energy that's geared towards you. You're rising above it, even forgiving here it says, and healing. Okay. Also seeking redemption or turning around some of the things mentally that you've been thinking toward other people. Okay. You even healing your own thoughts and ways of thinking, maybe toward these individuals. Okay. You're letting go of some of your judgment. All right. So yeah, this is what's in the energy right now. Whatever they're hearing or whatever the word is or whatever information is being received is pushing people into this loss or sense of sorrow, disappointment, despair, just pessimism all around when it comes to relationships. So maybe this was a relationship for some of you, or like I said, if it was a business relationship, they just like, man, okay, realizing that they dropped the ball. What I'm saying it though is that at some point, when I get done, why would you come over here? You hug me and ask me for the phone while you see I'm doing the reading. Come on now. I'll be done in a minute. Thank you. This here, and I feel like this is what they don't want to face and nobody wants to talk about. Why are you rolling around on the ground wasting more time? Oh no, oh man, I can't believe, oh no. I mean, I feel like they really do feel bad too. Okay, you could like turn this around. You could change this like right now. Let me see. What's the judgment in reverse? Because it's indecision, but they're stopping everything themselves. Powerful people. Powerful people. Whoever these people are, they bound themselves to you, but they could be your equals easily. 2222. I just caught that on the clock. Whoever this person is or these people, they could easily be in the same position as you. They chose not to. So world stop. They're choosing to stop the world on their own. They're stopping their world. They're stopping their momentum. They're putting themselves in this stasis energy, trying to dive into this emptiness and this deficiency. Oh no, I'm not good enough. Yeah, it's nothing I can do. Oh no, I'm never gonna finish this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Fear of letting go of what's holding you down or pinning you down and stopping you, so that you can allow yourself to rise back up to the top and move forward. It's just fear of the next step. So it's really not so bad as far as what it is that they're going through. I don't see a lot of projection energy. This is more internalized. Oh, but okay, too much though. The Five of Cups coming back out. This is a Scorpio. There's a Scorpio in here. Because it's judgment and 2 Five of Cups and the world fixed energy. I can't ignore this. Or it could be a Leo. Because we're not going into depression. We're not going to do that. Not when, yeah, I get it. Lonely at the top. But stop. Life is just getting better. You've already put an end to things that would hinder you from having people connected to you or attracted to you or that you could trust that will be at the top with you. You've already pushed through that energy. The only thing you're doing right now is keeping it from coming in for you. You looking for the people to have this new beginning. Maybe you already cleared your house. You ready for round two. Who I'm about to work with now. Who I'm going to build with now. This could be one kingdom that fell. I'm seeing the Tower card, okay? Because I did say something. It's like you knew it was happening before it happened. So it wasn't even as bad. You were forewarned. Being forewarned is being forearmed. You're prepared. But now it's time to build again. You just holding yourself down. It's the cork in the water. And if you keep it down with disappointment, it's just the perspective. If you keep yourself down, you're going to stay underwater. You're going to stay entrenched in those feelings. But as soon as you're ready to let go, you're going to pop back up to the surface. Ding, ding, ding. And then so it probably is somebody else that's at the top right now, but you couldn't see them, you can't feel them, and you couldn't connect with them because you were too busy thinking about what didn't go right. Okay. Yeah, this will turn around. You have justice. It's going to balance out. You could be a Libra, heavy Libra energy here too. Libra, Scorpio, Leo is dominantly what I'm seeing. Oh, because you got the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Taurus and Aquarius, you are significant as well in this. You have a good attitude. You have a good attitude. So when you let go of this feeling that you're not enough or you must not be enough because something would have worked out, if it, was, some things just aren't meant to. Like I said, if you had a whole team or court and everybody working against you, or it's nobody you can trust, yeah, Spirit's going to change things around. If you're too nice of a boss to do it yourself, Spirit's going to intervene. That's divine intervention in your life, justice, so something can be set right. This is what you're not ready to hear, what you don't want to hear. But once you do, that clarity is going to, so what you're not being accountable for is you're not being accountable for your success. You did the work for this. You deserve this success. Oh, you got, whoever this is got a big heart. They want success for everybody, but it feels as if they may be receiving their success early, or it feels as if their success is happening quicker than the other people that they're connected to. So this person is at a loss, not just for themselves, but for other people as well. That's not your burden to carry. It's too much. It's too much. In fact, your upright attitude, this is what puts you back in the energy you're supposed to be in, so that you're not pretending to be kind. You actually are. You actually feel good. You actually want to be kind. You actually, you are giving this example to others, or at least just accountability, accepting your blessings for yourself. You deserve that. Yeah, your hurt needs to be fulfilled. You need to see yourself. Okay, someone move with a lot of fairness and integrity. You deserve to pat yourself on the back for that. I mean, your spirit team already is, but you can't even hear them if you're on the ground like this. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. You're going to release this, or you already have. Maybe this is the work that you've already done, but it's the work someone needs to do. You need to release. It's too much responsibility. It was breaking you down, okay? It's the energy of sacrificing your will to go on, collapse, downfall. Okay, so the procrastination, the only procrastination I see is people realizing that things are okay and that they did the best that they could and that they deserve the good that is coming into their life. Hey man, you're going to get this shift in perspective. That's all it is. It's just a shift in perspective. My son literally doing the hangman right now on the couch. He always does it, and he's a Taurus. I love it. It's so funny to me. Look, this is what mommy, look at this card. Liam, look, this is what I be saying to you when I'm saying you doing the hangman. That's your card though. It's a Taurus card. He do it naturally. It's so funny. Okay, so somebody could, I said Taurus is significant here. Excuse me. Wow, that's funny. All right, so you're gaining a new perspective. This is about surrendering to self, liberation, absolution, independence. Okay, so you're having this independent contemplation. That's necessary. Like I said, you're thinking about your future. You are gaining perspective. You are gaining ideas. You are starting to see the light. You're coming out of this dark night of the soul energy. This is beautiful. Spiritual development. Yeah, you made a sacrifice, but it's a sacrifice for a higher cause. And really what you sacrificed was this the energy that I feel like the majority of the collective is in right now. They're drowning in emotions. They're allowing their emotions to overtake them. So honestly, the most that I see here is detachment. Would really be the best, or that would be the key here. Detachment and clarity. Not that you're hiding from your feelings about whatever has transpired or whatever will. Not that you're hiding from any fears or any regrets. Just that there is acceptance, and there is also the light, which is your desire, your determination, your intention, and maybe even the contemplation and the actual action taking of how to make it right, or your way forward. Acceptance that you have this way forward that is paved out for you, that has been laid for you. For some of you, it was laid out ahead of you. It's like red carpet got rolled out for you. Yeah. And like I said, it's because you deserve it. You are very sacrificing of yourself. That's what I'm getting here. You're very sacrificing of yourself. And likely never held whoever, if there are other people in this situation, you held yourself and like you judged yourself more harshly than you judge these other people, and that's the truth. You never held them to the judgment that they are now holding themselves to. You never held them there. Even if you became aware, even if you had this clarity and you spoke this truth, because you will take heads if you have to, but you're only taking the heads off of snakes and devils. That's it. You're never taking their light. You would never raise your hand against somebody who was moving in the right, moving in the light. You're not that type of person. You're not that type of person. Now, if they were that type of person to you, if they attacked your light, if they attacked what you were doing right, if they shitted on and were unappreciative of what you did for their benefit, for their good, your self-sacrifice, if they shitted on that, then yeah, it is good night for them right now. They're going to have to take a nap, because that's a lot to process when somebody did their very absolute best. Like they, literally gave somebody their best, and not their best according to what somebody thought that they were going to get because they thought you couldn't see their shit, but you gave them their best because you were facing reality, and you still met them with grace or mercy or kindness. Yeah, I'm just getting that new perspective. You're not nobody's fool, but they thought that you had to be for you to deal with them mercifully or to be gracious or kind. Because whoever you're dealing with, they knew exactly what they were doing. So that's why you have to know exactly why you're doing whatever you're doing, or why you're being called to do whatever it is that you're going to do, or why life is working out for you the way that it is. It's karmic balance, justice. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is in your hand, and you deserve it. That's end of story. That's it. Case closed. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that reading at that. That's what I got this morning. Yeah, I'll probably be back later in the day. Don't forget, I'm in love with your soul. See you in the next video. Peace.